Michael. How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Dave?
Better than I deserve. How can I help?
Well, here recently, about a year ago, I bought into a franchise, and things aren't going so well now. And I still have a full-time job. My wife works, and I'm looking at what the best resolve, if I want to get out of this, is. Obviously, I personally guaranteed everything, so is it a Chapter 13 or a debt relief, going with an attorney with like an OIC and offer and compromise, or what is my best route to do this?
Oh, I see. You got back taxes?
Well, I actually owe on the SBA loan. I ran up some credit card debt.
OIC,
actually took a
OICs
HELOC.
only apply to IRS taxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was the SBA loans also.
No, you can try to compromise with anybody on any loan, but the OIC is a process for back taxes. Okay, so how much did you borrow to buy this, and what did you buy?
I bought a service franchise, and I owe 138 on the SBA. I roughly about 30 grand on a credit card, 20 grand on a HELOC, and I owe about 25,000 on payroll taxes.
And what's wrong with the business?
It's just not cash flow in itself. So, like I said, I work full time
Mm-hmm.
in another job.
What is the what is the nature of the business? What kind of service business? Like,
it's junk removal.
okay. And why is there not enough junk being removed? I don't understand.
There is just a lot of overhead compared to what I'm bringing in. So we're
okay.
obviously
Let me go
through.
back. When you were looking at this, you didn't buy it to do what it's doing. You thought it was going to do more. What'd you miss?
I'm not sure.
Okay, were the expenses higher or is
the
the income lower
The expenses got higher.
than what you thought?
Yes,
Than what they told you?
correct.
Okay. So you paid $130,000 for a franchise to do junk removal.
That's correct.
Okay. How much equity's in your home?
Roughly 65, 70,000.
Above the SBA loan or to cover the SBA loan?
Oh, I thought you just meant equity in the house. Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
I thought the SBA loan took a second on your house, didn't they?
Yeah, I had to personally guarantee these loans.
And you have a second on your house with the SBA, do you not?
I have a second, just where I pull cash for cash flow.
Oh, you don't have the SBA didn't take a lien on your house.
They did, and I had to personally guarantee it, so they do have a lien on it.
That's called it's called a mortgage. Okay, that's called a second mortgage. And so
yeah.
So okay, you have 3 mortgages counting the SBA on your home, right?
Yes.
Does selling your home clear all of them?
No.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What would it clear? What would be left standing?
I would still, let's see.
What's your first mortgage?
First mortgage, 190.
Okay, and 130 on the SBA, and the second mortgage or the other mortgage that you've got that you took out for cash flows, what?
21,000.
Okay, so 150. What's the house worth?
270.
So you're 80 in the hole. Okay. Yeah. So you're doing the top line as much as you thought you would do. Your gross sales are as much as you thought they were going to be.
Yeah, they were actually up for a while, and we slowed down here. This is
your projections when you bought this stupid thing, you're making projections on your sales.
Yes.
It's the expenses that are killing you.
Correct.
By double? I mean, they must be double.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them are, yes.
Have you made a profit at all?
No. I haven't taken any money out of the business and basically was just trying to pay for the business.
Yeah. Okay. So your revenues aren't even covering your expenses, is what you're saying?
I'm breaking even, basically, is what I'm doing. But so going into the slow periods when I know I'm not going to break even, so trying to figure out what my best route is.
Yeah,
do I head it off, or do I just actually pull from my
Have you
regular
talked to the
income
franchisor and looked for a buyer?
I'm in the process of trying to sell it now.
Yeah. Have you
obviously.
The franchisor, is the franchisor any help?
Yeah, somewhat. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because if you can get 100 out of this thing and sell your house, you could walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the homestead exemption is in Indiana, but in most states, you're not going to get to keep as much. You know, your home is going to be going for all this equity. You're not going to get to. If you want to get rid of these loans that have a lien on your house, the only way to do it is get rid of your house, in bankruptcy or out. And so you've lost your house if you do this, if you don't keep this business running and make it profitable. And the only question is how much debt's left over after you've lost your house. And if you can sell the house and sell the business, you probably can come out of this pretty close. And that's going to be our number one target, is doing all of that. But it might be a Chapter 13, might be a Chapter 11. Have to talk to your attorney about that if that's what you're facing. But I would use bankruptcy as my absolute last resort. Instead, I would try to get some cash on the table from some buyers and make deals with some of these lenders and see if I can't clear it and get a fresh start at zero.